Driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside. With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hestes.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Beter. Yarrow.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Quetta. Yeah. Apple.
Yarrow. Beter. Huh?
Quetta.
Yarrow.
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Working day. Done.
Huh?
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Huh? Huh?
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Where can?
Yaru.
Yes. Yeah. Gordo.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Working day. Vuelta. Working day. Yeah. Where can? Waiter. Yes, Sammy and day.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Yaru yaru. Work handy. Huh? Yeah. Work on. Yeah.
Quetta. Working day. Yeah. The earth Talenda. Yaru.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied.
John.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts.
Yeah, Werther.
Quetta. Hugh Wendy.
Yeah. Yes, Ambiente.
Quetta. Hera.
Yeah. Quetta. Huende. Huh? Working day. Quetta. Yaru.
Work handy. Aeon Talenda. Abendende. Woodu. Huh?
Here's this.
Each way.
Gathway.
Yeah.
Huh? Working. Quetta.
Yaru.
Work on.
Quetta. Air Forward.
Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources. The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold. To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Yeah. Gonganda. Work on.
Work on.
Ridera. Gande. Yeah. Yaru. Ridende. Yeah.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Yeah. Working day.
Yeah. Delfende.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town. The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Quetta. Working day.
Ridera. Koslich. Yes. Yaru. Gande.
Quetta. Working day. Quetta.
Yaru. Yaru. Asterende. Follende Hesta. Riderai Parende.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves. The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
What have, sir? Forrider here. Ichuela.
Yes, sir. West Duhala.
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
Yarwe. Garwigan. Yes, sir?
And your worker. Each will be a stealth engine.
Yarwe. Garwigan. Yes, sir? What's our face, eh? Garwigan. That Shula Bale Timber. Yarwe. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Where's the holler? And your worker. Garwigan. And your worker. Each your worker.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion. The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Yes, sir. West Duhala.
There you were.
Okay, on your Sally.
Yes, sir. Where's the holler? Each timber things. And your work. To work. Each your worker. Yes, sir?
And your work. Yaru to work. That Shule Bayo.
What's their faith, eh? Each your worker. And your worker. Yes, sir?
There.
Gadriende Woodoo. Dike of yourself.
Look at Muthen!
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north. First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry. Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed, but other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines.
Did you say it? Yes. Each timber thales.
Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Here the fool. That Shula Beo Timber. Each timber thales. Idzie bluke, lad. That Shula Beo Timber. Yes, sir? Where's the fella?
Cheerless! Your way on your Sammy and Denny.
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Dice io chi sei.
Each timbre theos!
Din hästar! Ejoret jan!
Yes, sir.
Ejoret jan! Din hästar!
Hästes kommende.
Din hästar!
Eat your work up.
Now,
What's our fate, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ich will ridan. Ridende ut.
The town now had a rapid light cavalry, skilled at harassing slower targets, such as archers.
Yeah. Iaru.
Hästes kommende. Yes.
Ejoret jan! Bliftan heras! A stigeth on way. Forth no.
The enemy archers, and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders.
Stand fast to do.
Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Yes, sir. West Duhala. Each tin.
Yes, sir. Questo hala. Each a worker.
On Muna. Yedite Lumpa.
You are.
Each tin.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Here are up.
Estes comende. Sula Bill Timber. Yarway. Each timber thing.
What's her faith, eh? That's Shule.
Yarrow to work. And you work it. Each a roof. Yarway. Estes comende. On the red back.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Yes, sir.
Good Fletcher.
On Muna.
Each a voglio.
Ferret, Eowegan.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge. The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
And you work it. And you work it. Each Each a work. What's their faith, eh? And your word, eh? What's their faith, eh?
Abuga Strelbor.
Eorena Yarway.
Yasa, West Buhala.
Hirat Neodic.
Athrina, Viran.
Yedidin Ulpa. Ichiera.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.